Sonic & Knuckles for the Sega Genesis. Sonic & Knuckles with lock-on technology. What was lock-on technology, and how did it work? Well, it enabled you to connect previous Sonic games to your current Sonic & Knuckles game, using the I/O port on the top of the cartridge. But why make a game like this? What was its purpose? Well, it turns out when development for Sonic 3 started, it was meant to be one game, but a very large game. Unfortunately, the game was much too large for the cartridge ROM size and had to be split into two separate games to make the deadline of February '94. So Sonic 3 was released, and then 8 months later Sonic & Knuckles. This was such a huge hit with fans. I mean, look at these kids, they're practically losing their minds. When this game came out, we all lost our minds. I mean, look at this guy, he's just completely floored. He can't believe it. And this guy is so excited about the lock-on technology he can't control himself. And this dude's passed out in the back corner. I mean, what a time to be alive. So basically, you flip open the top of this cartridge, lock on Sonic 3, and then you get to play the game in its entirety, as it was meant to be played when it was being developed. Now, Sonic 3 is impressive on its own, but they made the game to the point where when it ended, it seemed like it was finished. You played, beat Dr. Eggman, and saw the end credits. And this latest entry in the Sonic franchise was no slouch. From the vibrant colors, to the large zones, to the 3D special stage, this game had it all. There was also transitioning between zones and levels that made the game seem like a complete storyline that was seamless from beginning to end. But when you lock on Sonic 3 onto Sonic & Knuckles, it became Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which was an entire game. A full game, if you will. Now let's take a look at Sonic 3 and their levels. There's only 6. There was Angel Island Zone, Hydrocity Zone, Marble Garden Zone, Carnival Night Zone, Ice Cap Zone, and Launch Base Zone. And when you play Sonic & Knuckles, you get another 8 zones. And they are Mushroom Hill, Flying Battery, Sandopolis, Lava Reef, Hidden Palace, Sky Sanctuary, Death Egg, and the Doomsday Zone. But connect these two suckers together and plug it into the Sega Genesis and you get all 14 levels, which is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The entire game, in its entirety, entirely. But how did it work? What kind of crazy magic was contained within that plastic? Here's a small explanation on how it worked. When connected, the cartridge checks the serial number of the connected game and then either runs the complete game or gives you a special splash screen that told you the game was not compatible. But it was. It just lets you play a special bonus stage. Now this is the Sonic & Knuckles circuit board from inside the cartridge. This is where all the magic happens. Here we have the 2 MB Sonic & Knuckles ROM which contained the game data. And this is the Sonic 2 patch ROM that contained the Knuckles character data. And these little buggers did all the flip-flopping, the multiplexing, and all the gating to make everything happen inside and check serial numbers. Now the Sega Genesis had a 24-bit address space. When Sonic & Knuckles was inserted, it filled up part of this address space. When Sonic 3 was connected, it took the ROM files and amended those to the Sonic & Knuckles ROM data. Now this is a little different with Sonic 2. When the Sonic 2 ROM data is loaded into memory, the Sonic 2 patch ROM data from the cartridge gets loaded into memory as well. This comes from the 512 kilobyte chip that's soldered onto the Sonic & Knuckles main board. When Sonic & Knuckles detects that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is locked on, it passes control of the processor to the code inside the patch ROM, thereby launching Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So when you connect Sonic 2 onto Sonic & Knuckles, it gives you a new character and a whole new experience to play the game. And here he is, Knuckles taking over Sonic 2. These new changes will include a new title card with different colors, the obvious new sprite, and the ability to fly. Not to mention the ability to climb, which will let you explore areas that were previously unexplorable by Sonic and or Tails. Now earlier I mentioned that plugging in Sonic 1 gave you a special splash screen, and this gave you access to all bonus stages. lots of bonus stages. This is what you get when you plug in Sonic 1. You press A, B, and C on the controller and you can access the level select. Go through the levels and pick them. Not too sure what code does, but it's there. And this is the Blue Sphere special stage. There's a lot of them, so if you have the time, give her. Otherwise, there's a lot, so don't really bother. But it's fun to play. Like, there's a lot of bonus stages. Wow. Well, there you have it. A forgotten gem from Sega. Sonic & Knuckles with its lock-on technology, and how that technology worked. There is much more to the technical aspect than I explained earlier. If you want to see more, you can always go online and look at multiple resources on how the technology even worked. The fact they split one game into 2 games was a big hit for Sega. Not to mention a cash cow. Think about it. Sonic 3 selling, and then 8 months later Sonic & Knuckles selling. It was huge. We fans were none the wiser, and Sega was rolling in the bucks. And we never saw anything like this ever again, as far as I know anyway, but this is the only time I've ever seen a lock-on technology for a video game cartridge. Well, I hope you learned something new. If you didn't, then I'm glad to be of service. If you did, well, thanks for watching anyway. Other than that, thanks for watching.